Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us. You know, it's funny, but this is a new year, right? You came into this new year, and it is, after all, lovely being you. In this new year, now, what are you going to do now? Are you working towards the goal of what it is that you like, the things that you really want? When you say that it's lovely being you, that means that you have some shoes to fill, right? That means that those shoes that you're wearing, you're walking into success. You're walking into what it is that you actually want. We all complain about what it is that we don't want, but when are we going to grasp the dream? When are we going to look towards the goal of what it is that we truly want? You know, there's so many people that complain. There's so many people who speak about us. Now, by the way, when people talk about you, that's when you know you're important, okay? Regardless of whatever they have to say or do, though, we have to first look at us, what it is that we want to do, what our reality is, okay? Your reality is that you got up this morning, you got yourself together. Did you prepare something that you really like to eat? You know, I was talking about this the other day with a friend. When I dress a certain way, I feel good about myself. I feel better. I feel like I really want to do something. I want to go out and get what it is that I want to get. Now, I'm dressed in plain clothes today. You say, oh, you're in plain clothes every day, every year. Well, when I have someplace to go, you will know it because I'll be dressing the part. But the clothing is really not what makes you. What makes you is what makes you happy, okay? So if I'm getting dressed today and I'm going out someplace, I'm happy, I'm excited about the experience. While things are unfolding, you know, like there's a preparation time, okay? You're preparing for, let's say, a school paper, okay? And you want to make sure that you get the necessary behind the scenes work done before you actually present that paper, okay? Let's say you are going out, you're getting ready to audition for something. You're going to dress a certain way. You're going to have on your makeup. You're going to, prepare for that. You're getting your headshots. You're getting your makeup done for that. You know, when I was in New York, I prepared for different background work that I was doing, okay? I did Nurse Betty. I did, I worked on the background of Black is the New Orange, or is it Orange the New Black, excuse me. You know, I did a few shows behind the scenes, Blue Black. There are so many different things that you have to do to prepare, and I was really happy to have the experience. Now, sometimes it was cold outside, and I appreciate the fact that they had heaters, to warm us before we went on set. With all the different things that you prepare for, are you putting your best foot forward is the question. Because if you're putting your best foot forward, then you have nothing to worry about. And anyway, we all know that God has the final say. And since God has the final say, why don't we go to him first? Why don't we ask, is this what you really want me to do, God? Why don't we ask, is it possible that you can send me a sign? You know, shout out to DMX, Lord, give me a sign, all these different songs that come to mind actually help to elevate. Music drives me. It allows me to really be able to get certain things out of my day, okay? Prime example. If I really want to really distress myself, I turn on the music. That's one of my secrets. I'll blast the music. I'll dance in the dark. If it frees you, then do it, okay? How did Nike say, just do it, right? Whatever it is, if it is that you need to turn that music up to get whatever it is that you're going through out of your system, if you're holding certain things in your system and you need to get them out, if you gotta scream it out. But music is definitely a force that can drive us, okay? This guy I was talking to this morning was telling me how he was asking me in regards to music today, how do I feel about the music in the past as opposed to the music today? Certain music doesn't drive me. It all depends on the song. It depends on the message, because the message is important to me. I don't want to just be singing and making sound effects and the message is bad. I want to know that what I'm doing has purpose. So that means the music I'm listening to has to have a purpose as well. Now, if it's just music, if it's just jazz, and I'm just moving to it, that's also a message too. And that message that goes through to me, to my spirit, that feeds my soul, now that's a whole different type of music. If it's spoken word and it has music behind it, those words have to have a meaning as well. We have a meaningful life to lead, to go through. And it's important that you realize that everything you do has its own consequences. So if you know that what you're doing has its own consequences, I think that we should really begin to think about what it is that we're doing. Some people are deciding to make choices. And with those choices, I don't think that they're taking that necessary time to really think about what it is that is going to come out of it. I said this last year, and I said it the year before, and I say it every year. Whatever you do, as the Bible says, whatever you sow, whatever you reap, you will sow, right? Let's be honest with ourselves when we make certain choices. If somebody pays you to do something against your neighbor, and you do it, and you get that money, how long is that money going to last in your wallet or your pocket or even in your hands before it's gone? You've forgotten about what you did. However, the universe does not forget. And if you don't have to pay the consequences for that task that you did, your children or your children's children might have to pay for that. And you know, it looks like different things. It comes about and it crosses you in certain ways. Now, right now, it might not matter to you because you just did it and you don't care. But it's time to start caring about our actions. It's time to start caring about our words. It's time to start caring about what it is that we spend our time thinking about. Because if you're doing something against your neighbor, God watched you and he saw you do it too, okay? Back in the day, I remember I wanted to be the next Oprah, okay? But even Oprah will tell you, no, it's time for you to be the best you that you can be, not me. It's time for you to make those necessary achievements. You want to be a success? Let's start making successful choices. The time is now. This is a new year. It's a stellar year. It's a new beginning for you. So with this new beginning, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to make the necessary changes that you need to make? Are you going to make the right choices? The question is all up to you. Your answers validate who you are and what you want, what your expectations are. Let's meet them this year. Because after all, isn't it lovely being you?